Hey, you guys. So I've been driving around a lot and thinking about the fact that I want to use this time to connect with y'all and address some things that I think are pertinent for you guys to know. So we're gonna start today. These will be pretty short because my commutes aren't crazy long, but I'm gonna just talk about things that, like I said, I think are going to be valuable to you to know, and just some perspective that I've gained over the past decade of health and fitness. And it's mostly going to be focused on just fitness and health. I had this kind of epiphany the past few months about really people's mindsets towards exercising. And I remember my mindset when I first started working out. I thought about working out and weight loss as an equation I was trying to solve. And that's why most people, when they come into fitness, they look for a coach or a trainer, because people are looking for the answer, the solution. And it's almost like they're trying to solve a math problem. Okay, how much do I need to work out to lose this many to cut back this many calories to get to my result or my goal? And most people's goal is weight loss to some degree, burning fat. So I think a lot of people have this perception that okay, I eat my food, I do my things, I need to exercise, but how much do I need to exercise to really negate my food intake or what I'm eating to get to the abs, right? So it's like an equation they're trying to solve. And I think that when I had the realization that exercise is not an opportunity to combat your diet, or when I realized that I wasn't exercising to battle against or to undo what I was eating, and that my nutrition was going to dictate my progress whether or not I was exercising. I think when I had that realization that exercise is something that you should do to feel good, to make your body stronger, to prevent yourself from losing the ability to take care of yourself, to gain muscle even. When I had that realization that that's what exercise is for, and exercise was not for, undoing my diet habits, then I started looking at nutrition from a different light. And that's kind of the key that helped me unlock the realization of okay, well, no, I need to just eat whole foods and, not eat junk, because if I'm eating junk, it doesn't matter how much I work out, I'm not going to be able to outwork those shitty choices. And I think that a lot of people don't have that perception. They think that if they're doing intense exercise, it's going to combat the 3 to 5 to 7 cheat meals they have a week. And by cheat meal, I just mean shitty food. When in reality, if you will just understand that if you want to really accomplish your goals that you say you want to accomplish, you just have to only eat meat and vegetables, nuts and seeds, some fruits here and there, a little bit, but not a lot of starches, and you got to cut out sugar for the most part. If you can just accept that and then realize that that is an independent decision from exercising to get you to the goals you say you want to accomplish, then this whole thing just gets so much simpler and easier, because that internal battle you have with yourself of I didn't work out today, so I can't have the pizza I want, that stops happening, because 9 times out of 10 you're choosing, the chicken and Brussels sprouts, or the ground beef and peppers and zucchini, and then the 1 or 2 times a week or a month you're choosing to have a beer and a burger. It's cool, you don't feel guilty about it, because it's not I've got to work out twice tomorrow to make up for this. It's just no, I eat the way I eat to feel healthier and lose weight, and I exercise to make myself stronger and to make my body feel good. They're 2 different things. And I think everybody thinks that it's an equation that they need to figure out, the magic equation, without considering the fact that they're not necessarily as connected as you might think they are. Someone can lose 100 pounds just from changing their diet and not exercising once. But on the flip side, somebody can work out 7 days a week and still not reach their goals, because they think that exercising justifies a more lax nutritional base or nutrition habits. And it's just a bunch of bullshit. I'm telling you guys, and I tell you because I care. It's not because I'm trying to harp on y'all to not eat like assholes. Like, I'm not saying you can't ever have the things you like again, but I am telling you that as much as y'all are telling Noelle and I and your coaches that you have these goals and it's important to you, we also hear y'all justifying a lot of shitty food choices and a lot of alcohol consumption. And you can't have both. I mean, and I'm not pointing fingers saying that it's a bad thing or you should be ashamed, because you're a grown-ass adult, you can do what you want to do. But if you're trying to convince yourself that you can have irresponsible like diet choices or make irresponsible diet choices and just outwork it, I mean, I'm telling you, you're not gonna be successful. You're gonna get frustrated. You're gonna work your ass off and not see the progress you want, and then you're gonna get mad and think that exercising or your program's not working, and really, like, you're just eating like a jerk. And it doesn't matter if you do CrossFit or burn boot camp or, you know, ride a bike 30 miles a day. Like, you're gonna have a hard time hitting the goals you say you've got. And the worst part is, like, if you're doing that and you get frustrated and mad at yourself and you feel this like internal conflict or this turmoil, and you're like feeling guilty and shame because you can't do this, it's like you're doing it yourself. Because, I mean, you're an adult. Like, you can make choices and stop like buying crappy stuff. And I mean, some people say that it's their kids and like they got to have a house for the kids, but you really don't. Like, honestly, like, yeah, you might get frustrated because your kids are getting pissed off, but because they can't, because maybe you don't have like the box of Gushers or the popsicles in the fridge. But in reality, like, you're the adult. You should be making the decisions about what you guys bring home from the grocery store. I've got plenty of adult friends that have kids whose kids are happy to snack on vegetables and healthy choices and like grilled chicken. Like, they're eating real food. The reason that your kids are getting so mad at you about removing the sugar you have in the house that you're also eating is probably because they're addicted to it. And that doesn't just go for parents. Like, if you don't have kids, like you're like Noelle and I, then you've got absolutely zero reason that you should be buying processed junk in a box when you go to the store. Like, you just shouldn't. Like, it's just reality. Especially with how many of y'all tell us that your goal is to lose body fat and lose weight. But I guarantee if we walk in your kitchen right now, there's probably a lot of stuff with added sugar and a lot of processed junk in there. And I'm just trying to tell you guys this because I think it's important and I want to help you. But I also don't want to coddle you or like feed you bullshit and tell you that like, oh, it's okay if you have this and that. Like, it's okay if you just have a cheat meal every day. Like, it's not. Because if I did that, I'm being a shitty coach, because you guys pay us and trust us and give us buy-in and ask us for help, to be honest with you. And if I tell you that it's okay that you're having, you know, an alcoholic drink every night or 2 a night, and you're eating like garbage, and most of your meals are coming out of a box or the freezer, and you're not buying vegetables, and you're not grilling and cooking whole food and whole meat, and like real food, and you're not eating that stuff, and you're getting mad because you're not getting progress, like, I would be doing you a disservice to not be honest and tell you that. So I hope that like hits a chord and makes you understand that, like, and maybe this doesn't apply to you, like maybe you've got it down and you're crushing it, and I hope you are, but I just know there's a lot of people inside the gym and outside of the gym that are trying to figure out this equation of like, how much do I have to exercise to get myself to where I want to go, and like, that's not the answer. Like, it's just not. And if you don't believe me, like, just go walk around the grocery store and just look around and look at people, and I guarantee you, every single person you see that looks like the body type you don't want, look in their cart, and I'll tell you what's in there every time. And no matter how much you do CrossFit or how many workouts you do a day, like, you're not going to combat that. And you'll eventually be able to have the flexibility to do whatever you want and eat whatever you want. To a degree, like, you can buy yourself that flexibility, but you have to earn it, and it takes time to earn that. So yeah, I don't know. I just felt compelled to tell you guys and talk to you about it and give you something to think about, especially with all of us being stuck at home right now. I can't say it's in person, so this is the next best thing. But if you have questions about this kind of stuff, you want to actually talk about it and like have a conversation, you know, we can schedule a Zoom call and talk, or talk on the phone, or do a FaceTime. I mean, we're here for you guys. We're pretty busy driving around training clients and checking in with you guys in the mornings and evenings through text, but I mean, we'll find time to talk about it. Just reach out, send us a direct message or an email. But just keep that in mind, y'all. There's no equation. You just have to like fill your house and fill your kitchen with whole foods and not buy anything that comes out of a box. I mean, for the most part. That's it. I hope that helps, and I hope that gives you some context. All right, talk to you soon.